Go.
All right, hi, this is Christina here with Rock on Request magazine at E3, and once again we get to speak to some of the great minds from NASA, and I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our readers.
It's a very generous introduction.
Thank you.
My name is Kevin Hussey,
Okay.
and I am what's known as a technical group supervisor at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, which is a NASA center.
Right.
We are owned and operated by Caltech, so I'm a Caltech employee.
Working for JPL.
Working for JPL.
And
JPL is a NASA laboratory. It's a little confusing, but it's right. Okay. So I have a group of 12 people, and our job is to take and use any kind of technology available. Right now we're using a lot of game technology. And to use that technology, along with all the scientific and engineering data that we gather at JPL and at NASA, and to use that data and the technology to tell stories, to tell about discoveries that have been made, to explain about our spacecraft, to introduce people to space science, to spacecraft and planetary science. We have a lot of fun doing this.
very cool. Do you have anything to do with like a lot of software?
Yes, the software that we are most known for are our EYES, E-Y-E-S, EYES series of products. We have a interactive 3D application called Eyes on the Solar System that allows you to explore the entire solar system from the years 1950 into the future up to 2050. And you can ride along with these spacecraft, and you'll actually ride along and you will see what you would see if you were with that spacecraft. It's quite unique, it's a lot of fun.
Amazing. And how do people get access to that?
Get access to that, you just go to any web browser. I shouldn't say any web browser, but Safari, Firefox, Chrome, and you can type in eyes.nasa.gov. eyes.nasa.gov, and it's a web-launched application.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
It is a lot of fun. A lot of people write us with two things. They thank us for writing the app, and they write back and they curse us because they spend so much time exploring, they end up getting in trouble at work.
They're not doing their job.
Hey, what's going on here?
Paying their bills, yeah. I could see that though. It's much like any other game here.
Yes.
If you get involved in something, it's hard to walk away.
And it's like all of it is based on actual NASA data.
See, that's going to be something I can see this one doing all day. Now, well, that's perfect then that you guys are here at E3. Do you find that a lot of people who are coming by are like, wow, what is NASA doing here? And you get to explain all that?
People have come by and said, NASA, I didn't know you were involved with the game industry. I said, well, we use the technology for the purposes that I described. And then when I show them the applications, the people at this conference are quite familiar with the technology.
Sure, of course.
But they aren't with our use of the technology. So that's what they've been very, very interested in. And the reception here has just been, it's been a lot of fun. It's a great crowd.
Someone asked me earlier what I was most excited to, or what I was most excited to see here, and honestly, I was most excited about NASA being here.
Oh, great.
Because, who gets a chance to really learn about this stuff, to take the time and see how this all works, and to be able to do the rover landing, that is really cool.
We try to make it as fun and as accurate as possible.
You guys have done a great job of what I've seen so far this morning. Now let me ask you, since it is E3, are you the gamer at all yourself?
Yes, but very minimal. I find myself when I play some games, I am killed almost immediately.
Me too.
Right? I play more word type of games, so I am not what you call a serious gamer.
Well, okay, that's fair enough. Is there anything you've seen here in the last day that stood out to you?
To be honest, I've not had a chance to go to the exhibit. We were mobbed as we were setting up.
I heard.
People found what we were showing to be interesting, and so this entire time I've been here, I've been just answering questions and showing and demonstrating our products. So I'm very much looking forward to going in and exploring.
Yeah, me too. It needs to be exciting.
While I don't play very well, I enjoy watching.
Oh, me too.
I'm fascinated by how well people do this.
Me too. I mean, my own son and daughter, I can sit there and watch them all day playing games where they're being chased by zombies and just be entertained. I don't have to do anything. I'd be dead in about 2 seconds. It's very entertaining. And now we are obviously a music magazine primarily. So where do you stand on music? What are your likes, dislikes? Is it important to you? Not important to you?
just be dreary as far as I'm concerned. And I have extremely eclectic tastes.
See, I heard that from a little bird on this.
Very eclectic tastes, all the way from country western, gospel, classical. I enjoy 40s music. I'm probably all the way through the 80s.
Right.
Start pushing into the punk area. It just kind of loses me a bit.
Loses you a little.
But
What about classic rock?
classic rock's fabulous.
Okay.
I love it. So we'd like to incorporate more music into what we're doing, but a lot of times it involves licensing.
Of course.
And we shy away because we're trying to save costs.
What I would suggest to you, and I say this because I work with a lot of it all the time, is a lot of independent artists now that aren't on the major labels and who are actually doing their Kickstarter campaigns to just get their music heard. They offer a lot of their music to things like that, which is great.
It'd be fun to have them as a background for some of our stuff.
And I could probably do something about that because I work directly with a lot of people on music.
You should hook us up so that we could ask them. Because it'd be fun to have music with a certain audience.
Sure, of course. Especially, you're doing stuff like the Riverland, think about background for that and different things.
Another thing about music, I've got hooked on music reality shows. So I'm a huge fan of The Voice.
Yes, thank you, me too.
I love that show.
Yeah.
It used to be American Idol. It's kind of dwindling.
Didn't watch it last season or this season.
Yeah, and The Voice is just coming on strong.
Absolutely.
And the X Factor is just hysterical. I find it's a comedy show. It's a comedy show.
I will have to check it out now. On The Voice, who do you like? Who is your person? Like, if you had to pick right now, who would you go with?
Danielle. She's the little 16-year-old
Right,
country
right,
western
right.
singer.
Right.
I can't remember her last name right now.
Me either, but yeah, she's got a beautiful
She's
voice.
excellent. And the Swan Brothers, so I lean more toward the country.
Yeah, see, I am not a country fan, but I respect country fans entirely. I mean, I see talent, it's just not my style.
If I wasn't going that way, I'd go for Keisha. She was an African-American singer. Just
Beautiful.
amazing.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, well, then that leaves us with you to ask me a question.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be music related. It could be about the color of the sky today.
No, I'm curious. How did you get into this? To doing this?
Gosh, this is a story. You really want the answer?
I do.
Okay. Okay. The story is I started getting sick in my late 20s. So
Sick?
yeah.
Like health-wise?
Yeah. Yeah. So it kind of gets down, and enjoy a whole lot for a while. And I heard a song by an artist that just suddenly just clicked. I used to sing all the way growing up.
What song?
Actually, it's The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars. Go figure. Go figure. But it just sparked something that I thought, well, I could do. It was an actor singing, so most people know it's an actor, so he actually was a musician first. And it just kind of, I'd be interested in finding out more about this band. And I also used to write all the time. It was something I loved to do. And when I started reading interviews or watching them, reading articles, I thought, I could do so much better than that because I just have a passion about music. And I made it my business to find out what label they were on and make a call and say, hey, I'm a writer. I would love to interview this band for my portfolio. And the lead singer, who was an actor, very well known, actually made that happen. So he's responsible for what I'm doing today.
Who was this?
Jared Leto. Jared Leto, yeah. He's he was in Requiem for a Dream. If you've ever seen that movie. He was in Nothing to Do with Nicolas Cage about firearms. He was in Panic Room with Jodie Foster.
Okay.
He was
I remember that.
bad guy with the cornrows. Yeah,
Okay,
that was him. He was in My So-Called Wife. That was his first role in TV. So thanks to him, I'm doing what I do today, and it's spawned into this whole massive thing that sort of took a life of its own.
You're enjoying it, obviously.
I love it.
There will be
Yeah,
no
it's been
second.
great therapy for me. Thank you for asking. That was really nice. Great to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. And back at E3, we'll be back.